Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Seattle find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Digging in now, Luis Arraez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Minnesota, the second baseman, Luis.
Here's the first pitch to
Arraez.
him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's just 1 for 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Walker has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. Seager has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A bouncer up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Cruz, or the Boomstick, as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Kenta Maeda will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So here's Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
And now pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. One away.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Crawford, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Miguel Sano. He's been a factor in the series with 5 RBIs on 3 hits.
Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Now the 1-0.
Ball in.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. The 3-1 fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Lewis is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24.
And here's Donaldson. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra bases. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Okay.
There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Strike 2. Gonzalez. commonly known as Cargo, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch. And that misses up and in. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Arias. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Polanco has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Twin strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Murphy.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Moore. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on. Swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. That gets down. He's got. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Donaldson is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's set. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lewis looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. Learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
Max Kepler. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ball one. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Striding into the box, Malik Smith. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. Down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gordon.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
No outs, nobody on. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Taylor Gilbo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45, Taylor Gilbo.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch.
Nope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled away. To short, hit hard. Crawford gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next for Seattle, Daniel Vogelbach. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home.
This side, ball 1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Now here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0. Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Fastball well outside. Back up the middle, right to Gordon. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, 1 strike to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-1.
Count 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lewis waits on it. And the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Settling in now, Kyle Lewis, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And that's in there for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
At the plate, Dylan Moore flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Mariners leave one. They're down 4-0. Sam Tuivailala will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 26. And Tuivailala.
7th inning ready to roll. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Kepler.
He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This one's flared out toward left. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Standing in now, Luis Arraez. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
From the belt, the pitch. Jorge Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0 home. And a double steal try here. Back up the middle. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager to Gordon for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Twins forced to settle for one. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 5 and the Mariners nothing. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Circle change there, called strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side, but well fouled. Now the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Another full count pitch on its way. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First delivery to him on the way. Tapped out in front of home. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 20.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Ready now, Carlos Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. A man on third with 2 down. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Austin Adams will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Austin Adams.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Now a ball hit hard and over the head of Seager at third. It's a fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Donaldson.
So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Smith's on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
On On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey! Ball one.
Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball two.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Mariners nothing. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Duffy, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped up. Polanco waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Lewis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Nope.
And there's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fouled off.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Mariners are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. So stepping in, Max Kepler.
For Minnesota, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
From the stretch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
2-2 count.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Popped up. Seager is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side,
Foul ball.
but foul. The 1-2. Smokes it foul down the line at first.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive to center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. Shot towards second. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Yoshihisa Hirano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. No balls and 1 strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hirano, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins strand a pair. They lead it 6-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, action tag.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
Ball 3.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mallex Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Striding in once again, J.P. Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 1-0.
Yeah.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Minnesota took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kenta Maeda takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Taijuan Walker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 6 runs on 4.